Thank you very much. Kindly be seated. Your Excellency Alhaji Musa Timothy Kaba, Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Chair of the Ecowas Council of Ministers, and host of this August session. Honorable Ministers, members of the Ecowas Council of Ministers, Your Excellency Dr. Omar Aliu Toure, President of the ECOWAS Commission, Excellencies, members of the Permanent Representatives Committee, heads of community institutions, Her Excellency Vice President of the ECOWAS Commission and Honorable Commissioners, Mr. Komba Momo, Chair of the ECOWAS Administration and Finance Committee, and distinguished members of the AFC, Excellencies, ECOWAS resident representatives, distinguished chairperson and member of the ECOWAS Audit Committee, staff of community institutions, ladies and gentlemen, members of the Fourth Estate, una welcome to Sweet Sweet Saloon. This is the 96th ordinary session of the ECOWAS Council of Ministers. This is the opening ceremony. During this opening ceremony, it will be our pleasure to hear the remarks from His Excellency, the President of the ECOWAS Commission. This will be followed by the welcome remarks and speech of an opening speech. Before we proceed, however, we did overlook the presence of the ECOWAS chief negotiator, Honorable Excellency Lansana Kuyate, who is also attending this council meeting. Without further ado, therefore, it is my pleasure to give the floor to His Excellency Dr. Omar Aliu Toure for his statement. Thank you.
Your Excellency Alhaji Musa Timothy Kaba, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation of the Republic of Sierra Leone and Chair of the ECOWAS Council of Ministers, Honorable Ministers, members of Council, Excellencies, the Vice President of the ECOWAS Commission and heads of ECOWAS institutions, Honorable Commissioners, Honorable Chief Negotiator of ECOWAS, Lassana Kuyate, Honorable Musa Silla, Chairperson of the ECOWAS Trade Liberalization Scheme Task Force, members of the Diplomatic and Consular Corps, representatives of our development partners, staff of ECOWAS institutions, members of ECOWAS Permanent Representative Committee, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is my distinct honor and privilege to welcome you to the 96th ordinary session of the ECOWAS Council of Ministers, which is being held here in Freetown, Sierra Leone. On behalf of the management and staff of the ECOWAS institutions, I wish to express our sincere appreciation to His Excellency, Dr. Julius Maada Bio, President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, the government and the people of Sierra Leone for the warm hospitality and excellent facilities placed at our disposal. I also wish to extend my appreciation to the Chair of Council, His Excellency Alhaji Musa Timothy Kaba, for his commitment and leadership in steering the work of this important institution during the past year. Under your stewardship, Mr. Chair, Council has continued to provide strategic direction and effective oversight for the implementation of the community's programs and decisions. Honorable Ministers, this meeting holds special significance for me, as it is the last ordinary session of the Council of Ministers that I have the privilege to address in my capacity as President of the Ecowas Commission. Over the past 4 years, I've had the honor of working closely with this Council in advancing the vision and objectives of our community. Throughout this period, your wise counsel, commitment, and steadfast support have enabled the Commission to discharge its responsibility in service of our member states and the people of West Africa. Together, we have steered our community through one of the most challenging periods in its history. We have confronted complex political transitions, evolving security threats, economic uncertainty, and an increasingly fragile global environment. More recently, we have had to respond to the withdrawal of the 3 member states from our community. Throughout these unprecedented developments, the Commission has remained steadfast in implementing the decisions of the authority, preserving institutional stability, maintaining channels of dialogue and cooperation, and safeguarding the continuity of community programs and institutions. Despite these challenges, we have continued to strengthen the foundations of regional integration. Guided by the strategy, during this session, we will consider the 2026 interim report on the state of the community, review the financial position of the community, assess the implementation of decisions taken by previous sessions of council, and consider reports from the ad hoc ministerial committee and the judicial council on the selection and evaluation of the performance of statutory appointees, the administration and finance committee, the audit committee, and other statutory bodies. These deliberations are fundamental to ensuring sound governance, financial sustainability, and institutional effectiveness. We will also consider strategic policy initiatives covering digital transformation, regional investment promotion, cultural cooperation, gender equality, telecommunications, agriculture, trade, science and innovation, as well as the report on relations with the Alliance of Sahelian States. Together, these matters reflect the breadth of our mandate and our determination to build a more competitive, resilient, and inclusive regional economy. As always, the recommendations emerging from your deliberations will provide the foundation for the decisions of the authority of heads of state and government. Your guidance will therefore be instrumental in shaping the future direction of our community. Honorable Ministers, as I mentioned, this is the last occasion on which I have the honor of addressing this distinguished council as President of the Ecowas Commission. Allow me to express my profound gratitude to the authority of heads of state and government, to this council, to all member states, and to our development partners for the confidence and support they have extended to the Commission.
Merci beaucoup. Nous remercions le président de la Commission pour ses paroles très avisées. J'ai maintenant le plaisir et l'honneur d'inviter Son Excellence le président du Conseil à prononcer son discours de bienvenue et allocution d'ouverture. Merci.
Excellencies, honorable ministers, and heads of delegation, His Excellency the President of the ECOWAS Commission, esteemed commissioners of the ECOWAS Commission, distinguished ambassadors and permanent representatives, the ECOWAS Chief Negotiator, His Excellency Lansana Kuyate, representatives of ECOWAS institutions, our development partners, members of the diplomatic and consular corps, ladies and gentlemen. I am distinctly privileged and honored to welcome you all to this historic city of Freetown for the 96th ordinary session of ECOWAS Council of Ministers, convened ahead of the 69th ordinary session of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government. On behalf of the government and the people of the Republic of Sierra Leone, I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to each of you. We are deeply honored to host this distinguished gathering at this crucial moment in the history of our community. Your thunderous presence here demonstrates your shared commitment to the ideals upon which ECOWAS was founded: regional solidarity, collective prosperity, peace, democracy, and sustainable development. It is particularly challenges our community faces. The uncontestable truth is that our region faces unprecedented challenges: a shifting geopolitical landscape, economic uncertainty, the impact of climate change, youth unemployment, gender inequality, food insecurity, terrorism and violent extremism, transnational organized crime, irregular migration, and constitutional disruptions. These challenges continue, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, to test our resilience and collective resolve. Nevertheless, they should remind us that the strength of ECOWAS lies not only in its institutions, but also in the unity, solidarity, and political will of its member states. They should also prompt us to renew our commitment to deepen regional integration and cooperation, as ECOWAS remains the most important platform for uniting to tackle these collective challenges. In light of these pressing issues, Excellencies, this meeting offers another opportunity to reaffirm our unwavering commitment to dialogue, consensus building, and regional cooperation. By upholding these enduring principles, we can continue to preserve peace, strengthen democratic governance, deepen economic integration, and improve the lives of our citizens who look to ECOWAS as a beacon of hope and opportunity. Distinguished colleagues, our agenda over the coming days is both comprehensive and consequential. We shall deliberate on matters central to the future of our community, including institutional reforms, regional peace and security, economic integration, infrastructure development, trade and investment, humanitarian concerns, and the implementation of decisions of the Authority of Heads of State and Government. Our work here is to provide a framework that enables our heads of state and government to make insightful, reasoned, and thoughtful decisions that will shape the future of our community, a future that will affect generations long after we're gone. The character of today's challenges should guide our deliberations and the recommendations that will ensue from those deliberations. In this spirit, as we prepare the ground for their deliberations and eventual ratification, we must remain guided by the principles that have defined ECOWAS since its founding: respect for our shared values, commitment to democratic governance and constitutional order, peaceful settlement of disputes, good neighborliness, and the pursuit of economic integration for the benefit of all our citizens. We must remember that our deliberations are here will largely determine whether we rise to meet the hopes of more than 400 millions of our compatriots or allow insecurity, inequality, poverty, and injustice to persist unabated. We owe it, Excellencies, I believe you agree with me, to those who look to this body for leadership to act, not merely to the issue declarations, or communiques. I therefore encourage all delegations to engage constructively during these 2 days, openly with the spirit of compromise that has always characterized our community. As chair of this auspicious council, I am committed to ensuring that our discussions are inclusive, transparent, focused, and result oriented. Our collective objective should not merely be to deliberate, but to produce practical recommendations that effectively respond to the aspirations of our people and that will strengthen our institutions, ladies and gentlemen. Sierra Leone remains steadfast in its commitment to the vision of peace, prosperity, democratic, and fully integrated West Africa. Under the leadership of His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio, who currently serves as the chair of the Authority of Heads of State and Government, Sierra Leone continues to champion regional cooperation, democratic governance, peace building, gender equality, youth empowerment, human capital development, and sustainable economic transformation. Our nation's journey from conflict to peace and from recovery to resilience has reaffirmed our belief that dialogue, solidarity, and mutual respect remain the most effective path to lasting peace and development. This conviction continues to guide our engagement with multilateral institutions, including ECOWAS, the African Union, and the United Nations. As we work together over the coming days, let me remain guided by our common purpose and inspired by the vision of the founding fathers of our organization, who understood that our individual destinies are inextricably linked to our collective future. Our citizens' expectations have never been higher. Our people expect an ECOWAS that is responsive, united, innovative, and capable of addressing emerging challenges while delivering tangible benefits in peace, security, economic opportunity, and social progress. It is therefore our shared responsibility to ensure these expectations are solidly met. I wish to thank all delegations for honoring Sierra Leone with your presence. I see a few of my doyen here, excellencies, who are endured to celebrate with us and to work for this community as a remarkable reappearance, rejuvenation, reanimation of the ideals and workings of our organization. May I, therefore, welcome you, brothers and sisters, for being here with us, traversing the estuary of the Atlantic Ocean. I trust that beyond our official engagement, you will experience the warmth, Madam Vice President, the spicy food, hospitality, and rich cultural heritage for which Sierra Leone is renowned. May our deliberations be guided by wisdom, mutual respect, and a shared determination to advance the interests of our community and its citizens. Excellencies, with these few words, and this meeting of the ECOWAS Council of Ministers officially open. I thank you. Merci beaucoup. Obrigado.
Thank you very much. The speech by His Excellency the Chair of Council marks the end of the opening ceremony. Acabamos então a cerimônia de abertura com o discurso do Presidente do Conselho. We shall now have the group photograph. Their Excellencies, the members of the High Table, led by the Excellency Chair of Council, and Excellencies, members of Council, will please proceed to through the main door where Directorate Communication will guide them and the group photograph will be taken. Protocol kindly assist to usher your principals and Excellencies, members of Council, to the location for the photograph. Thank you. Protocol will also usher His Excellency the Chief Mediator and His Excellency the Chair of the ETLS Task Force to join Council for the group photograph. ECOWAS Commission Protocol, please usher the Chief Mediator and the Chair of ETLS to also join the group photograph. Thank you.